Hello, this is Catherine from Accelerated Reader, reading books for you. Today, I will be reading Two Worlds, a novel of Friends and Foes from Strange Places by Laura T. Lee. Before I begin reading, I would like to give a big thanks to the author for sending me this book to read on my channel. In the description below, I've included links where you may find and purchase this book. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Chapter 23. The smell of food made Lily open her eyes. She must have fallen asleep from boredom. A small pear lay in the trench. Stacy sat nearby, her mouth full. "I don't think it's poison," she said. Lily squinted at the fruit, then at Stacy. "Are you sure?"
In response, Stacy nudged the pear over with her foot. As Lily wolfed down her snack, she surveyed her surroundings. The cage doors were still fastened tight over their trench, and Stacy said that they wouldn't budge. However, as Lily finished her pear, the doors above suddenly slid open. "Out!" Lily hissed. Stacy clambered out of the hole as Tara and Jake appeared at the edge of the trench. "We should go," Jake noticed as the bottom of the trench caved in just as Lily climbed out. "Yeah," Lily agreed with a shudder. Around them, the walls shifted, creating a series of different paths once again. They started down a random hall as unknown gas blocked the area behind them. They turned a corner and the maze instantly disappeared, leaving Lily standing in a patch of sunlight. "What the?" Lily blinked the spots out of her eyes. The dwarf stood in front of them. For some reason, he had a look of disappointment on his face. "I've been watching you for just about forever," he complained. "I want to have some fun." "I'll give you some fun, you little—" Jake growled. "Language," Stacy interrupted. "Whatever." The dwarf hefted his club. Jake stepped forward, and a flash of silver cut the dwarf's club in half. Jake sheathed his sword. The dwarf just laughed and spread his arms. Instantly, small black figures, no doubt his dwarf comrades, surrounded them. They looked strangely familiar. Lily frowned as a thought struck her. "Man, the fighters were dwarves. That just sucks," she complained. The leader dwarf grinned evilly. "Have you ever wondered why there have been no fighter invasions in the past 7 hours?" Jake gripped his sword so tightly his knuckles widened. "Are we going to fight them or not?" he said. "We are," Tara said. They charged the dwarves. 2 seconds later, by some miracle, Lily and her friends didn't die. Every once in a while, they would scream stuff like, "Ah! Oh yeah! Eat the dust! Suckers! Ah!" Most dwarves stood frozen in shock and fear until Jake's sword hit their little dwarf butts or Stacy punched their faces. They would wail afterward, waddling away and screaming for their mommies. Once or twice, dwarves got past Tara's defenses and bruised her leg with a kick, but she would recover quickly and teach the tiny troublemakers a lesson. The leader dwarf had stepped back to watch the show, but his smile was fading, replaced by a fierce but nervous scowl. Tara ducked to avoid a jumping dwarf, which meant almost flattening your face against the ground because the dwarfs jumped so low, and made her way to the dwarf. When Tara reached the dwarf, she instantly captured him in a chokehold. In about 5 seconds, she had neatly thrown the dwarf to the ground so hard dust flew. Then Lily punched him and he blacked out. Tara turned around to admire their work. All the dwarfs who had dared battle them were knocked out and snoring. Jake whistled. That is a whole new record of butt kicking. They walked toward the elfin city in the distance. Stay tuned for chapter 24. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In the description below, I've included links where you may find and purchase this book.